Hey guys, welcome to the video for you guys. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to fix the overexposure issue on the iPhone camera that you may be experiencing. A lot of users are experiencing this issue. Now, there isn't one exact solution for it, but there's a couple things you can do to reduce the exposure that you're getting those bad quality photos that we'll share with you in this video. So let's get started. So if you notice this is a new feature sort of on the newer iPhones that's happening with the photo become really overexposed, and the quality is kind of distorted from what the photo should look like. So you want to do this setting. First thing is in your setting of your iPhone, right? If you go into your setting of your iPhone, you're going to see just like that. You're going to go down here to the camera setting. Under the camera setting here, under video, record video, you want to go ahead and turn off HDR video. As you can see here, HDR creates that overexposure, so you want to turn that off first thing. Now after we have done that, go back to your camera and test out the camera's ability to shoot, see if that fixes for you. So it might be different for everyone because depending on the model of your phone, it's slightly different, but that's the first thing you want to turn off. The next thing you can do in your setting of your iPhone under the camera setting is if you go here into the formats, you want to see that Pro RAW is turned on with resolution control, and the Pro default one. Now this is going to have, you could put it on either or Pro RAW or just Pro RAW Max. Now depending on which one you put, it's going to be a downside of this is that it's going to take up a lot more space. As you can see here, 25 meg for photos and 75 for the 48 one. So if you're a phone with a lot of storage, that should be fine. But if you are less on storage, you might want to do the 12 megapixel one, but either or of the option works. But the only other thing with this option is it's only available on iOS 14.3 or later, or if you have an iPhone 12 Pro or later. So if you're an older model, this Pro RAW will not be there for you, but this is another setting you can turn on to again reduce that overexposure of the photo or not have that overexposure photo on your iPhone. Now after you have done that, the next thing you can do is going to be in the actual camera setting itself. So what I found is, again, this is kind of one way or work around with it, is that as you see here, when you are using shooting with Pro RAW, make sure you click on that to turn on Pro RAW, and it takes a little bit longer, and you'll notice again the photos aren't going to overexpose or automatically overexposed by the actual software of the phone. So that's something to kind of keep in mind, that you click on that to turn it on. Now the other thing you can do is, if you're not going to use Pro RAW, is that when you're taking a photo, you can actually take it like a video. What I mean is that if you see that white button in here, you press and hold and then you move, that takes a photo by clicking on here. So it's like you record a quick video, but then you take photo and then you stop this. And now what we have done is in our photos album, we'll see here that we created a video, but then these photos that look much better, not overexposure. Now I know this is not the greatest because first of all, you have a video that you have to go ahead and delete if you don't like, and then now you're taking photos. It's that one step that you have to take where you're pressing that button or pressing and holding it and moving to the side so that you get the option to take pictures with it, and it creates a video as well. But it's a solution that works for some. Either it's not the greatest, but it's something you can do. Now the other thing you can do if you don't want to do that is turn on live photo. So as you can see, if you click on that, live photo is turned on, and if you take a live photo, right, what happens is if you open up that photo in your photo album, you can actually edit, and then under the live section here you get multiple shots of it, and by default the key photo here is overexposed or applied with the software of the phone. What you can do is select another photo that isn't overexposed, right, like that, and you can press and hold. It will give you the option to make that the key photo. So if you make that the key photo and hit done here, now go back, now the photo that you have under the live here, now it's the one that's not overexposed by the camera on your iPhone. So that's another way around. Now I know you're going to say this kind of isn't the greatest because you're going to have to do that for all the photos. It's one more step and you shouldn't have to do it, but unfortunately until Apple fixes this, this is another option that you can do. And last option that I recommend is, I would say if you want to do this, is if you're using a third-party app. Now, I don't recommend any in particular. I've seen Lightroom, for example, one of the ones that's been popular feature that you use. Now, it's not the greatest because you can't just open up your camera and start taking photos. You have to open up another app. But if you want to try it out, there's a bunch of apps out there. Like I said, Lightroom is one of them. There's Snapchat, which is a little bit more grainy, and other apps. Now, this video isn't sponsored or anything like that, so you can use any third-party apps. There's a bunch of them out there to check out, but this is one of the ones I've seen most people will try to use, but that's kind of another workaround for it. So these are the workarounds in a way to kind of not have that overexposure photo that you get on iPhone by default, which again, hopefully Apple fixes it in one of the updates coming up, as a lot of users have complained. But this is the best you can do, and I hope you guys found this video helpful. If so, please make sure to like and subscribe button. Also, if you found a better way to reduce that overexposure or eliminate that completely, leave a comment in the comment section that has worked for you. Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys next time.